When you live indoors most of the day, you start craving a little color that doesn't come from another screen, and that's where these vibrant indoor flowering plants step in and change the whole vibe of a room. I'm talking about blooms that pop the second you walk in, the kind that make guests ask what you're doing differently with your space. Some of these plants brighten up dark corners, others love sitting right in the sunlight like tiny divas showing off the petals. And the best part is they don't ask for much beyond a little care and a decent spot to grow. You'll see everything from fiery pinks to soft purples to tropical reds that look like you smuggled a vacation into your living room. Whether you're keeping your setup minimal or you want full-on botanical drama, there's something here that'll fit your style. So let's go through some of the most colorful indoor flowering plants that can turn your home into a living, breathing piece of art. Stick around because a couple of these might surprise you with how easy they are to grow. Madagascar Periwinkle brings a burst of non-stop color that instantly lifts any indoor space, and what makes it stand out is how reliably it blooms even when other flowering plants slow down. This plant can produce vibrant pink, red, or white flowers for up to 10 months a year, which is a big deal if you want long-lasting color without constant fussing. It handles bright light like a champ and needs only moderate watering, making it perfect for people who forget a day or two between care routines. The compact growth habit means it fits easily on shelves or window corners while still giving you the bold splash of color you can actually notice across the room. Scientists note that Madagascar Periwinkle adapts well to indoor humidity ranges and maintains steady flowering cycles when kept above 60 degrees, which explains why it stays so consistent. And the fun part is that its glossy leaves make the blooms look even brighter, almost like the plant brings its own spotlight. Million Bells brings a cascade of vibrant color that feels like a mini fireworks show happening right inside your home, and the best part is how effortlessly it keeps blooming. This plant can produce hundreds of small trumpet-shaped flowers in shades of yellow, pink, purple, and red, often blooming for 8 to 9 months straight when given bright light. It grows in a trailing habit, so it spills beautifully over pots or hanging baskets, turning any dull corner into a lively display of color. Million Bells is also surprisingly low maintenance, needing only well-drained soil and consistent but moderate watering, which makes it perfect for anyone who wants big impact without a complicated care routine. Studies show it thrives best in stable indoor temperatures around 65 to 75 degrees, helping it maintain its long blooming cycle. And the fun part is that pollinators love it outdoors, but indoors it simply gives you all the beauty without bringing any insects along. Blanket Flower brings that bold sunset color vibe indoors with its fiery red, orange, and yellow petals that look like tiny painted suns blooming right on your shelf. What makes it such a standout is its ability to flower for more than 6 months straight when it gets bright light, giving you a long stretch of warm, cheerful color. This plant tolerates dry conditions better than most flowering varieties, which makes it great for people who occasionally forget watering days, and it thrives in well-drained soil with light kept between 4 to 6 hours. Its sturdy stems and compact shape mean it holds its blooms proudly without drooping, even in indoor environments where airflow is lower. Research notes that Blanket Flower stays healthiest in temperatures between 60 and 75 degrees, which is already what most homes sit at, making it an easy fit. And the fun part is that each bloom lasts a surprisingly long time, so you get maximum color with very little effort. DIANTHUS brings the classic cottage garden charm indoors with its bright pink, red, and white blooms that look hand-painted and give off a soft, sweet clove-like fragrance that instantly warms up a room. This plant is known for producing waves of flowers for 5 to 7 months when placed in bright indirect light, making it one of the most dependable sources of indoor color. It prefers well-drained soil and moderate watering, staying happiest when the top layer dries slightly between drinks, which makes it friendly for beginners. DIANTHUS also handles cooler indoor temperatures better than many flowering plants, thriving anywhere from 55 to 70 degrees, so it keeps blooming even when your home feels a little chilly. Its compact growth and upright stems make it perfect for desks, windowsills, or side tables where you want a pop of color without taking up too much space. And the fun part is that the ruffled petals glow even more under natural sunlight, almost giving the flowers a soft illuminated look. Dahlia brings a bold, show-stopping burst of color indoors with its layered petals that look almost sculpted, giving your space the kind of visual punch most houseplants can't compete with. Indoors it can bloom for 4 to 6 months when given strong bright light, and the range of colors from deep reds to sunny yellows makes it one of the most dramatic flowering plants you can grow. It prefers evenly moist soil and good airflow, and keeping temperatures around 65 to 70 degrees helps it maintain steady flowering cycles without stressing. Dahlias also respond well to regular deadheading, which encourages even more blooms and keeps the plant looking fresh and full. Despite their fancy appearance, they are fairly forgiving as long as they get consistent light, making them a great choice for people who want big color with manageable care. And the fun part is that indoor dahlias often produce slightly smaller but more frequent blooms, giving you a steady rotation of vibrant flowers to enjoy. Shasta daisy brings that clean, bright sunshine energy indoors with its crisp white petals and golden centers that instantly make any room feel fresher and more open. What makes it great for indoor color is its long blooming period, often stretching 5 to 6 months when it gets bright in direct light, giving you a steady stream of cheerful flowers. It prefers well-drained soil and moderate watering, staying happiest when the top inch dries slightly between waterings, which makes it very manageable even for beginners. Shasta daisy also thrives in typical home temperatures around 60 to 75 degrees, so it adapts easily without demanding special conditions. Its upright growth and sturdy stems help the bloom stay perky and vibrant even indoors where airflow is lower. And the fun part is that the bright centers almost act like natural highlights, making the flowers seem to glow under sunlight or warm lamps. Chrysanthemum brings a powerful burst of indoor color with its dense layered blooms that come in bold shades of yellow, red, purple, pink, and white, easily turning a quiet corner into the brightest spot in the room. It is one of the few flowering plants that can bloom for up to 8 weeks indoors with proper bright light, and studies show that mums can even help reduce indoor air pollutants, giving you beauty and a bit of cleaner air at the same time. They prefer evenly moist soil and slightly cooler temperatures around 60 to 68 degrees, which helps extend their blooming cycle and keeps the flowers looking crisp. Chrysanthemums are naturally compact and full, so you get a lush display without needing a big pot or much shaping, and with regular deadheading you can encourage fresh rounds of color. And the fun part is that each bloom lasts surprisingly long, making mums one of the most rewarding plants for long-lasting indoor brightness. SUNPATIENS brings a bold, tropical splash of color indoors with its vivid pink, orange, red, and white blooms that stay bright even on cloudy days, making any room feel instantly more lively. What sets this plant apart is its exceptionally long blooming season, often pushing 9 months when it gets bright in direct light and steady temperatures between 65 and 75 degrees. SUNPATIENS thrives in well-drained soil and needs consistent but moderate watering, staying happiest when the top layer just begins to dry before the next drink, which makes it easy for busy plant lovers. Its bushy growth habit creates a full, lush display that looks impressive without needing constant shaping or trimming. Research notes that SUNPATIENS handle indoor humidity levels better than many flowering plants, helping them maintain strong, continuous flowering. And the fun part is that their blooms almost glow under natural light, giving your room a soft, radiant burst of color all day long. PEONY brings that luxurious, full-bloom elegance indoors with its big layered petals that look like soft floral clouds bursting with color, instantly giving any room a rich, romantic feel. While traditionally grown outdoors, compact indoor varieties can bloom for 4 to 6 weeks when given bright light and steady temperatures around 65 to 70 degrees. They prefer moist but well-drained soil and appreciate cooler nights, which helps extend their flowering period and keeps the blooms firm and vibrant. Peonies are known for their incredible fragrance, and even a single bloom can scent an entire corner of your home, making them one of the most rewarding indoor flowering plants for sensory impact. Their strong stems and bold blossoms stand out beautifully on shelves or accent tables, acting almost like living decor. And the fun part is that peonies often open slowly throughout the day, giving you that satisfying moment when a tight bud transforms into a full, dramatic flower right before your eyes. Verbena brings a lively burst of color indoors with its clusters of tiny blooms that come in rich shades of purple, pink, red, and white, giving your space a soft but vibrant floral pop that lasts for months. When placed in bright indirect light, verbena can bloom for 5 to 7 months, making it one of the most reliable indoor color providers for long seasons. It likes well-drained soil and moderate watering, staying happiest when the top inch dries slightly between drinks, which makes it great for people who want steady flowers without a demanding routine. Verbena also thrives in typical home temperatures around 60 to 75 degrees, keeping its growth compact and its blooms consistent. Its trailing habit works beautifully in hanging baskets or pots where you want flowers to spill gently over the edges for a relaxed, natural look. And the fun part is that the blooms attract butterflies outdoors, but indoors you simply enjoy the color without any visitors tagging along. Coneflower brings a bold, meadow-inspired burst of color indoors with its striking daisy-like petals and raised centers that come in vivid shades of pink, purple, yellow, and orange, instantly giving any room a warm, earthy charm. Indoors it can bloom for 4 to 5 months when placed in strong bright light, offering a long stretch of cheerful flowers that stay vibrant with minimal effort. Coneflower prefers well-drained soil and moderate watering, staying happiest when the soil dries slightly between drinks, which makes it forgiving for busy plant lovers. It also thrives in typical home temperatures around 60 to 75 degrees, helping maintain steady growth and healthy blooms. The upright stems and sturdy petals hold their shape well indoors, creating a clean, structured look that pairs beautifully with modern or rustic decor. And the fun part is that coneflower is known for its resilience, often flowering more the moment older blooms are removed, giving you a fresh cycle of color again and again. Sunflower brings a burst of pure summer energy indoors with its bright golden petals and bold centers that instantly make any space feel warmer and more cheerful. Compact indoor varieties can bloom for 6 to 8 weeks when placed in strong bright light, giving you a steady run of sun-drenched color even on the cloudiest days. They thrive in well-drained soil and need consistent watering while still allowing the top inch to dry slightly, which keeps the roots strong and prevents drooping. Sunflowers prefer warm indoor temperatures around 65 to 75 degrees, helping them maintain firm stems and upright blooms. Their tall but tidy growth habit makes them great for corners, desks, or sunny windows where you want a plant that stands proudly and brings instant visual impact. And the fun part is that sunflowers naturally turn toward the light when young, giving you a little movement and personality as they grow. Portulaca brings a bright, jewel-toned burst of color indoors with its vivid pink, yellow, orange, and red blooms that open wide under strong light, making even a small windowsill feel sunny and alive. What makes it especially great for indoor color is its long blooming season that can stretch 5 to 6 months when it gets plenty of bright light throughout the day. It thrives in sandy, well-drained soil and needs only light watering, staying happiest when the soil dries almost completely between drinks, which makes it perfect for anyone who likes low-maintenance flowering plants. Portulaca also handles warm indoor temperatures with ease, keeping its growth compact and its blooms frequent as long as the room stays around 65 to 75 degrees. Its trailing habit looks beautiful, spilling gently over pots or hanging planters, adding layers of soft, colorful blooms without taking up much space. And the fun part is that the flowers close at night and reopen with the morning light, giving you a little daily show that never gets old. Thanks for sticking with me through this lineup of the most colorful indoor flowering plants, because honestly each one brings its own kind of magic to a room. If you try even one of these, you'll see how a simple plant can change the whole mood of your space and make your home feel more alive every single day. I hope this helped you find a few new favorites to add to your collection and maybe brighten up a corner you never paid attention to before. If you enjoyed this kind of plant content, make sure to hit subscribe, drop a like and leave a comment telling me which plant stole your heart today. Your support really helps this channel grow and lets me keep making videos for plant lovers like you.